Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Bonjour à tous, bienvenue sur ma chaîne. For those who are watching me for the first time, my name is Lionel and I cook traditional Provence dishes, all vegan. I want to show you that actually vegan cooking is attainable, affordable, but also delicious to eat. I love to eat and I don't want to compromise taste when I'm cooking vegan dishes. I also want to make all of you discover the culinary marvels of this region of France called Provence without animal cruelty. In my videos, I show you step by step how to achieve succulent Provençal dishes. Today, we are going to make candied orange peels, écorce d'orange confite, as we say in French. Candied orange peel is one of the 13 Christmas desserts traditionally served in Provence after the Christmas Eve dinner. The city of Apt in Provence is somehow the world capital of candied fruit. The production of candied fruits from Apt are exported all over the world, and France is actually the world leading producer of candied fruit. There is a huge reservoir or savoir-faire over there that started during the 14th century thanks to the papacy in Avignon that enjoyed these delicacies very much. The manufacture of candied fruit consists of replacing the water containing in the cells of the fruit with sugar syrup. The principle used is the phenomenon of osmosis, which will allow the water to pass through the cell walls and the sugar to penetrate into the fruit, which will ensure its preservation. The range of these candied fruits goes from cherries, melon, apricots to figs, through lemons and oranges, that are the fruits that grow in the Provence region. The process used in this recipe takes 3 days. It's not complicated at all, neither lengthy in preparation, but you will just need to be patient and diligent to be able to taste this incredibly fine and fragrant legendary delicacy that you could eat just like this, or you could coat it in chocolate or use to decorate the famous Gâteau des Rois, the King's Cake. So let's start. Let's have a look at the ingredients and utensils you will need to realize this recipe. I've listed down below the list of ingredients and utensils in the description box. To realize this recipe, you will need 5 organic oranges. You don't want them to be treated on the skin because this is what you're going to eat. 1 tablespoon kosher salt, 1.5 teaspoon baking soda, 4 tablespoons caster sugar, 1 teaspoon regular salt, 300 gram caster sugar. For the utensils, you will need 1 large cooking pot, 2 medium-sized cooking pots, one with a lid, 1 medium-sized saucepan, 1 heat diffuser. If you don't have one, it's okay, you can do it without. A medium-sized salad bowl, another medium-sized salad bowl but this one with a lid, a medium-sized salad bowl, a strainer, a straining ladle, a large size measuring cup, a small size measuring cup, a chopping board, a paring knife, a baking tray, a cooling grill that can fit on the baking tray, a tablespoon. Day 1. Fill the large cooking pot with 2 liters of water, enough to cover the oranges. Put it on the stove on high heat. Cover with the lid and bring to a boil. When the water is boiling, add the 5 oranges and let them boil for 5 minutes, uncovered. Turn off the stove and remove the oranges with the straining ladle and put them in a salad bowl. Let the orange there cool down. In the meantime, measure 1 liter of water. Add 1 teaspoon of salt into a medium salad bowl and pour over the 1 liter of water. Mix well until the salt is completely dissolved. Put the salad bowl aside and place your chopping board on your working station. Bring the oranges. They should be cooled down now and you should be able to manipulate them. With a paring knife, cut the skin lengthwise to create 4 quarters you will use to separate the skin from the orange. Peel off the skin delicately to avoid tearing off the peel's quarters. Repeat the operation until all the peels are removed from the oranges. Take the salad bowl with the salty water and put all the peels inside. Mix with the hands to dissolve the eventual residual salt and lightly mix the oranges into the water. Let the oranges soak in the brine overnight and cover with a lid. Day 2. Pour over the oranges peels in a strainer placed over another salad bowl. And discard the salty water. Set aside. Place the 2 medium cooking pots on your working station. Fill the measuring cup with 2 liters of water. Pour it into the first pot. Refill the measuring cup with, this time, 1.5 liters of water. And pour it into the second pot. Add 1 tablespoon kosher salt to the 2 liter water pot. And then add 1½ teaspoon baking soda to the 1.5 liters water pot. Bring the cooking pots on the stove. Put the one filled with 2 liters of water and the kosher salt on high heat and add the orange peels. Just when the water starts to boil, stop the heat. With a straining ladle, transfer the orange peels into the other cooking pot, the one that is filled with 1.5 liters of water and the baking soda. Set the stove on high heat. And bring the water to a boil. When the water boils, let the orange peels boil for 5 minutes. When the 5 minutes are over, then stop the heat. Remove the pot from the stove. Let the preparation cool down and let it macerate overnight and cover with a lid. Transfer the orange peels from the cooking pot and filter with a strainer. Discard the water. Prepare one medium-sized cooking pot and one medium-sized saucepan. Measure 1 liter of water and pour it into the medium-sized cooking pot. Then add 4 teaspoons of caster sugar. Finally, measure 30 centiliters of water and pour it into the saucepan. And add 300 grams of caster sugar. Put the cooking pot on the stove. Bring the strained orange peels. Set the stove on high heat. Put the orange peels into the cooking pot, the one with 1 liter of water and 4 tablespoons of sugar. Separate the orange peels carefully with the straining ladle. Don't break them. When the water starts to boil, lower the heat to a small boil and let the peels cook for 15 minutes. In the meantime, set another burner into medium heat. Place the saucepan containing the 50-50 ratio of water-sugar. After approximately 10 minutes, the sugar starts to boil. The syrup is ready. You can add delicately the orange peels into the saucepan. Don't break them. At this point, you can put the heat diffuser under the saucepan. that will prevent the sugar syrup to overcook and turn into caramel. If you don't have a heat diffuser, put the saucepan in the smallest burner you have at low heat. Check the syrup and make sure it doesn't boil. You just want a little simmer. After 30 to 40 minutes, you can turn off the heat. Then, layer the baking tray with the cooking grill on your working station. Bring the saucepan containing the orange peels on your working station and start to remove delicately the peels from the saucepan into the cooling grill one by one. Then let them dry out for 2 days until the excess sugar drip off into the pan and until the orange peels harden. You can keep them in an airtight box for a long time, away from light and in a cool, dry place. So here we have them presented in the tray. So let's try these candied orange peels and then see how they taste. So the orange peels have dried 2 days, so now they are non-sticky. They smell deliciously like orange zest. And let's have a bite. I don't know if you can see, but the skin is very thin. It's slightly chewy. It has this delicious zest flavor. It's also slightly sour, but very, very mild. But what I really like about it is they are not very sweet. Usually when I buy orange peels in stores, they are very, very sweet, because what they do is to improve the aspect of the orange peels. They coat them with icing sugar or a solution of sugar to make them shiny and non-sticky. And actually that makes them very, very sweet, so you have the feeling that you bite into a piece of sugar, but this has the right amount of sugar, but you can really taste the orange flavor. It's really, really nice. It's very, very fine. You have the feeling that you have an entire orange orchard into your mouth. I really recommend you to try to do it. It's not something that you do every day, but for Christmas, it's something that you need to try. And do it once, and then you will also learn of your mistakes. One of the mistakes that I made when I did it the first time is I stirred the oranges too much. So at the end, they started to break up. This time I avoid stirring them when they cook in the different sugar, when they cook in the different waters. I avoid stirring them when they cook, and they came out all into one piece. So you have to be careful because they're delicate. But the result is phenomenal. Try it. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more content like this, you know what to do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.